Cliff Sobel, who was, I think, like finance chair of the campaign. He was very active in the first campaign, and obviously Hazel Gluck, who was one of the, with John Sheridan, was the co-chair of the campaign. They both called me and said, "Is there anything I'd like to do?" And I said, "Well, I was on the Public Employees Retirement System board for Governor Kane," and they said, "Oh, great, we'll put you on the pension transition team." So they put me on the pension transition team, and then I think Hazel said, "Was there anything else that you really want to do? Any appointments? Do you want a job?" I said, No, I don't want a job. But I said, the governor promised everybody, or the governor-elect, I should say, promised everybody that she reduced taxes by 30%. So if there's any way I could help on that, just let me know. About 10 days passed, and Hazel calls me up and said, "Well, you're going to be the co-chair of this with Andy Chapman." And I said, "Okay, I don't know Andy Chapman, but I'm looking forward to meeting him." He was assistant treasurer in Tom Kaine's administration. And I said to Hazel, I remember this to this day, I said to Hazel, "How did I get selected for this?" She said, "A bunch of names went up and your name came back down." So I said, "Okay."
So the next question I was going to ask you was that Christie, during her first term, she promised and enacted significant tax reductions and government reorganization. How were you involved in these deliberations and decisions?
It really wasn't. We were just an advisory task force before she took the oath of office. Art Maurice probably would argue, was our staff person, and Andrew knew a lot about politics. And I remember saying to the governor that the goal was to get a 5% reduction retroactive to January 1st. And she would be announcing it at her State of the State speech, say in February. And I remember saying to the governor, "Well, if you want a 5%, how much money is that as a percent of the budget?" And she said $250 million out of a $15 billion budget, I believe. So I said, "Oh, we can do that." So we did. We studied it. We had a great team, and we studied and looked for places to save money. And we found places to save money, and she announced that. And I think that was a surprise that she did the retroactive.
Yes.
But then I did not take an active role in the government after that because she appointed me to the board of the New Jersey Sports and Exposition Authority.